Hello, my name is Brandon and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1993 to listen to both The Eyes of Truth and The Dream of the Dolphin by the amazing Enigma. Really excited to get back into more Enigma. My first reaction to them, I love that song, was so amazing. I'm expecting the same here. Both songs come from the album The Cross of Changes, and we'll go and start with The Eyes of Truth. It was a single, and I'm really excited to hear that it contains Mongolian folk music samples, as well as samples of U2, Peter Gabriel, Vangelis, and Genesis. That was kind of mind-blowing because I pretty much heard all these bands on my channel so far, and it's amazing that they're all sampled in this one song, so let's see what it has to offer. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button as well as the notification bell to join the Retro Reactions community, where it's all amazing music all the time. Alright, here we go. almost forgot to pause there. That explosive sound with the timpani, I think that's what it was. The deep choir, the rich full choir. A lot of male voices there. I'm not sure how they did it, but absolutely incredible. Literally punches your soul. Didn't expect that after this mellow song, especially that chill moment that led right to that explosive moment. Incredible. It's so easy to get lost in their music. Wow. Words can't even say kind of the feeling that you get, the feeling that I get when going through their journeys, through all of their songs. I've only heard a few. I know a few from way back, but another incredible one. It set the tone right from the start. Obviously, this was a transition from the first song, so don't really know what that's about, but a lot of seamless transitions. I wonder if they transition in every single song. I'm not quite sure. Probably not, but I think they do it more often than not. And they're always transporting me to, dark, somewhat dark sometimes, mystical, ethereal places, whatever song I've heard from them. So love that feeling. We got some really strong female vocals paired with their signature shakuhachi. I think that's what they use. I've done some research on that. It sure sounds like it. Obviously, it could be synthesized through a keyboard or something, but they use it a lot on the song Sadness, so I love it here. It's really cool how they seamlessly blended that instrument with her voice. It just sounded doubled, but then I'm like, no, that's a shakuhachi. And, later on her voice went away, the shakuhachi came up. It made sense. They were playing together. That's what I heard. But then, the shakuhachi went on to give its own solo signature Enigma thing with that instrument, and works perfect in Sadness, works perfect here. With the whole tone of this one, and especially that female vocalist, I got shades of the show Ka, which is my absolute favorite Cirque du Soleil show in Las Vegas, of course. And amazing soundtrack. I recommend you listen to that if you ever have a chance. I'm sure it's on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, etc. But again, I got shades of that show, which I love, so that was a nice surprise. Then I love how everything quieted down. The percussion at that point had a really nice chance to shine, so really enjoyed that as well. I definitely couldn't really hear the samples from all these bands that I mentioned in the beginning. Maybe I don't know those songs. Maybe they're just hard to decipher without knowing the song well. But I definitely heard some amazing distant voices from strange lands, we'll call it that. Different languages. I don't know if they use real languages always, or if they sometimes use made-up languages. But again, those voices, a little bit creepy, ethereal, dark, distant, but powerful. Wow. They always give us so much. Then I mentioned those huge explosive sounds with the drums, the choir. Incredible. Didn't expect that. Took me to a whole different level of the song. So let's go back and finish it off. just like that, we seamlessly transition into probably one of their most famous songs, Return to Innocence. I know I've heard it on the radio several times. You just heard a bit of it there with the gentleman singing, but really cool outro. Felt like I was navigating through gentle waters, looking for the next destination, the next song. Beautiful transition, beautiful song. So I think I've said almost everything I have to say, but I wrote down, imagine this song live. I have to see if they ever performed it live. It would be so epic. Get a full choir, get a full orchestra. Why not? Get some singers, from Mongolia, or get some, players from around the world. It would just be so extreme and so excellent. We got a very small amount of spoken vocals. I think it was from a female. She was saying, the eyes of truth and a few other things. It was cool that they were panned left and right and also echoed. Really impactful that way. Makes more sense. They have a lot of spoken vocals in their songs from what I've heard. And I love the vocal effects they use to process those to make them even more strong, mysterious, and impactful. And lastly, towards the end, I heard what I think to be a really cool Middle Eastern wind type instrument. Not exactly sure what it was. Probably again from a keyboard synth, but really enjoyed that. It went on for a while. It kept repeating itself as the song simmered down. And again, we started navigating to the next journey, Return to Innocence. So much here that I loved for sure. So once again, a very small amount of lyrics. There's English, French, and 2 other languages. I couldn't really figure out what the other ones translated to, even though I did translate them. So we'll focus on the English and French. The English lyrics are, "The eyes of truth are always watching you." Simple as that. And with the French lyrics, I basically summarized it to say, "I look at myself. I am a child." So I think it's about finding the good and innocence inside yourself. Again, with the truth out there, someone watching you at all times, if you believe in, higher powers. And it's just about living life to the best of your ability, finding the innocence, like I said, and trying to be a good person. I don't know. That's what I got out of it. But the music was incredible, as they always are. All right, we'll move on to the next one, The Dream of the Dolphin. It's a much shorter one at under 3 minutes, but with a title like that, I'm sure it's going to be just as amazing as the first one we just heard. So I couldn't find much information on it, but let's get right into it and see what it has to offer.
In every color, there's the light. In every stone sleeps a crystal. Remember the shaman when he used to say, man is the dream of the dolphin.
Wow, that just sounded amazing right there. Makes me want to hear the whole album at once, which I'm sure is how it's meant to be done. Definitely have to check out that one called Age of Loneliness, Carly's Song, which was suggested. It was one on my short list, but I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, definitely the perfect music, the perfect album, the perfect band to relax to chill out, to fall asleep, if you're not into ASMR. So yeah, really short one, but really, really nice just the same. Of course, the nature sounds were perfection. They instantly captivated me and invited me into the song. Really appreciated that. That always makes me fall in love with the song when they use, water, wind, lightning, birds, etc. Really nice. We get a really nice keyboard melody going on. Obviously the star of the show here. It was gentle, it was relaxing, and it was very reflective. Then we got some soft spoken vocals, obviously by a female in this case. Very different when they do that in songs. That's what makes Enigma stand out to me. So much spoken vocal. They use it freely, and it's so well done. Placed perfectly at the critical moments in the song to take you somewhere else, to speak to you, to give you a message. And that's what this one is doing, even with just a little bit of lyrics. I love that they added a second keyboard melody way in the distance, which accompanied the first main keyboard melody. It almost seemed like a distant whistle in the background. Very high, very soft, back in the mix, very gentle. Wow, really, really nice song. But it's Enigma, I expect no less. So again, very small amount of lyrics, just 4 lines here actually. To me, they're relating things in nature to the human experience, from light to stones to dolphins. It's a short and concise look at the beauty of life. That's how I see it. And it's perfect with this short, concise, beautiful music. Yeah, so really enjoyed both of these. Thank you so much to the few of you who suggested them. Anyway, I'm going to rate both 5 golden records. Yes, an A/A+ for The Eyes of Truth and The Dream of the Dolphin by Enigma, 1993. Thank you so much, Michael Cretu, Andreas Hardy, Sandra Cretu, Louisa Stanley, Jens Gad, and Peter Cornelius. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about these 2 amazing songs or anything by Enigma. Would love to know your favorites still. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.